Did anybody hear that? I had the mic on. I had this knife on the floor. This dirty knife was on the floor, and I had it by my foot, and my other foot kicked it really fucking hard into my foot. It just stabbed my foot. It went in like that deep. Like where that mark is. Boy, that fucking hurt. I don't ever want to get stabbed to death. I suppose it might be easier if you have some adrenaline coming, and then you can feel it coming. I gotta change this title though. I didn't mean it to be that, but no, that's not the. It's not really my problem. I don't care about that. It's not what's responsible for that. But I do owe them thanks for I'll just say I used one of their old pages as a jump station, and it was really awesome. I don't think it was worth all this, but it was kind of worth it. And the thing is, if you look at, and I think I said it before, if you look at what they've done with it, it's pretty funny, because all my shit subconsciously creeped into their vernacular, and it kind of went through a collective filter of other people, and it kind of reads like Seinfeld at times, because it's great when you get all those minds. That's the only positive thing about it. When you look at all the shit that came out as a collective, like the only thing they could talk about is the shit I say. So I'll say shit and I'll harp on it and I'll develop it, and then it'll catch on into the vernacular where, and then it's a thing, and then they kind of harp on it a little bit and they put it into a final mix or whatever. Is it weekly or monthly? I don't know. I forget. But there's that old ass fucking car. But it just comes out hilarious. Like, it shouldn't be so one-sided like that, but it fucks up the flow for other shit though, because I'm really trying to bang out the meal bot and shit like that, and that doesn't help me, because then I gotta constantly defend my ego, because you have to, in order to do this for me, you have to let go of your ego, and it's a constant state of having no ego, and it fucking sucks most of the time. But I'm the motherfucker though that giveth the lightning to the whole thing. You gotta remember that. I'm not usually at this end of shit. I've never done it before, so it's really it's incredibly tedious. It's tedium, but it's funny. But if this was Seinfeld, I'd be the Larry David of it. And they think it, and you got to look at it from their point of view. They think it's kind of funny too, like but they don't actually know me. So for them, it's not really it's not too big of a moral quandary for them to say shit, because they don't understand. They're not connected to the things and not all the nouns and all the things that connect everything. So you can kind of understand that, but at what cost, though? At what cost? You could trace it all back to them, but they're just fucking idiots. They're useless now. Shut up, bitch. Well, who gives a fuck? It's not good for me, dude. It's not good for my own ego development. I gotta break free soon and go off and get my own Larry David TV show of my own. Well, I'm the motherfucker, because that's what my ego needeth. That's what my ego wanteth. But in your greed to assuage your own egos and shit, other people, do you see at what cost? That's what I'm saying. At what cost? Great social rifts have been created because of it. I can look back and I can honestly say I did it. I did what I had to do to survive this fucking mess, and I don't feel a thing. I don't feel a fucking thing. I feel like I'm in a bad mood. real bad mood, and I never get a reward for this, and I'm real furious about it. I should be thinking of other things. God knows what I should be doing right now, because it's always a quest to entertain you endlessly, and it's just at what cost? And then, you know, people get obsessed with the things that they filter, and then it's just like they think they own something about it. It's like you don't, because when it's all said and done, you'll realize that was a magic time, and you'll be like, that was a magic motherfucker. And then I think about the future, and you'll probably still be here because you're fascinated with something. And I'm just like, wow, no, that can't happen. I gotta get away from this. This shit's no longer comedy. No, nor is it ever. It's only comedy when I get to sit back and watch it. But I'll just watch my shit instead, because that's where the raw shit was. That's where the good bits were. Don't leave me the fuck alone, really.